Welcome to aminacademy.com. In limits, continuity and differentiability, let us discuss about limits. Now we'll do some introduction. Let us understand the meaning and definition of limit. Suppose we are traveling from the point A to B. Here, point A to B by a train. Suppose here its A is a starting point and B is a finishing point. Suppose the train reach at B 9 a.m. sharply. Now the train from A and traveling towards B as the time gets closer and closer to 9 a.m. the distance of the distance of the train from to the point B gets closer and closer to 0. Suppose assume the train reach at point B sharply at 9 a.m. which means a train goes towards B, that time tends to move 9. At the same time, the distance between the train to the point B is closing to 0. Here, now the time T is independent. Now we can say the time T is independent variable, which means we cannot stop the time, and the time is always a constant moving and it won't depend on any other variables, so it's independent variable. And the distance between the train to the point generally the distance is dependent variable, so the distance between the train to the point B closer to 0, so it is dependent variable. Therefore the distance is dependent variable. Now we can say the time is there, therefore the distance is the function of t. We can represent the distance is the function of time t. Then we can say the limit of f of t, that means function of t, is 0 as t tends to t tends to 0. This can be symbolically represented by here limit t tends to 0, then f of t equal 0. Means limit f of t when t tends to 0 equal 0. This is a symbol of limit. Now consider one more example. A circle is given. Inside the circle, suppose we draw a regular hexagon . The point here will A, B, C, D, E, F. A regular polygon, that is hexagon, is inscribed in a circle. It may be any sided figure. Here we are representing hexagon. We notice the following points here. The area of the polygon cannot be greater than the area of circle. Here, area of polygon cannot be greater than area of circle. Since the polygon is inscribed in the circle, so it always lesser than the area of the circle. The second point, we can say the difference between the area, of circle and polygon can be made as small as possible, by sufficiently increasing the sufficiently increasing the number of sides of the polygon. The number of sides n is independent variable. Here the number of sides is side n is independent variable. The difference of the area